Hello everyone, welcome to the yarn bowl. Today we're going to see another interesting video on how to create this purple and pink Among Us crewmates. These characters are very popular in recent time with the gaming lovers. I created myself with a great demand from my kids and hope you enjoy making this with me. Meanwhile, if you are new to this channel, please do not forget to subscribe to the yarn bowl and click on the bell icon as well so that you get notified whenever I post a new video. Also, please do not forget to like us on Facebook and follow us on Instagram to get more updates. So for this project I've taken 4 ply yarns and 4 colors: pink, black, white and blue, scissors, stitch markers and 3.5mm crochet hook. So with my base color for the crewmate I'm planning to do a pink crewmate. So for this we need to crochet 2 legs. I'm going to show you how to crochet one of the legs. For this we'll do a magic ring and work 8 single crochets on the magic ring. This will be our row 1. So for row 2 we are going to work 2 single crochet on each stitch. We are working in a spiral, so we are not going to slip stitch at the end of each row. So I'm using a stitch marker. So row 2 would be 2 single crochets on each stitch around. So at the end of row 2 we will have 16 single crochets. So now we can proceed with row 3. So from row 3 to row 8 we are just going to work 1 single crochet on each stitch around. So for the next rows from row 3 to 8 we are just going to work 1 single crochet on each stitch around. Now I've done 2 legs. With the second leg I'm not cutting off the yarn. So we are going to join these 2 legs. For this I'm going to work 1 single crochet on the first leg. We are going to work 1 single crochet on first 15 stitches. On each stitch we are going to work 1 single crochets for first 15 stitches. Once we are done crocheting one single crochet for first 15 stitches, in the last stitch we are going to work 2 single crochets. That means in this leg we have worked 17 single crochets. Then we can take our second leg and start working one single crochet on first 15 stitches. So we are working one single crochet each on first 15 stitches on our second leg. So once we are done working one single crochet each on first 15 stitches of our second leg, in the last stitch I am going to work 2 single crochets. So at the end of this round 9, where we have joined these 2 legs together, we have 34 single crochets. So we can continue working the body. So from row 10 to row 24, that is for 11 rounds, we are not going to do any increments or anything different, but we are just going to work one single crochet on each stitch round. So each row will have 34 single crochets from row 10 to row 24. So now we have completed up to row 24. So I've just placed a stitch marker on row 10 to count my number of rows. So now I have done until row 24. We can start stuffing our amigurumi with the fiber fill. So now we can proceed working on the decreases. So for row 25 we are going to work one single crochet each on first 3 stitches and then one decrease for the next 2 stitches around until last 4 stitch. In the last 4 stitch we are going to work one single crochet each. So at the end of row 25 we will have 28 single crochets. So for row 26 we are going to do a decrease again. We are going to work one single crochet each on first 2 stitches and then one decrease for next 2 stitch. So this we are going to do this work around, that is we are going to work one single crochet each on 2 stitch and then decrease for next 2 stitch. So continue working like this around. So at the end of row 26 we will have 21 single crochets. So we can proceed with row 27. This is again a decrease row. In this row we will work one single crochet in one stitch and decrease in next 2 stitches. So at the end of row 27 we will have 14 single crochet or 14 stitches. We are almost done with the body. We have only one more row left. So before that we can stuff some more fiber fill to our doll to complete our last row. So last row, that is row 28, we are just going to work one decrease in 2 stitches around. So we will do around we will work 7 decreases, and the end of row 28 we will have 7 stitches or 7 single crochets. and then you can cut off your yarn, leaving a long tail to sew your gaps. So once we are done with row 28, we can sew our gaps, and just with a dovette stick we can try to tuck in the yarn inside your doll. So with this, our body will be complete. Now we are done with the crewmate's body. We can proceed with the backpack for the crewmate. So this is how our work looks so far. So I'm going to work on the backpack, which I'll be doing it in the same color. So for the backpack, I've taken same yarn, and then I will be crocheting 10 chains. So once I'm done with 10 chains, I'm going to work one single crochet on the second chain from the hook, and next 7 chains. So each chain I'm going to work one single crochet for next 7 chains, and then in the last chain I'm going to work 3 single crochet, which will turn my work to the other side of the chain, and then on the opposite side I'm going to work 7 single crochet, on 1 single crochet on each stitch for 7 stitches, and then on the beginning chain I'm going to work 2 single crochet, and then I will start with my second round. So for row 2 to row 9, we are just going to work one single crochet on each stitch around. So for the next 8 rounds, we are just going to work one single crochet on each stitch around. So for row 10 we are just going to work one decrease on the corner stitch, and in between we are going to work one single crochet on each stitch in between. So, and then we're going to slip stitch onto the first single crochet and fasten off. Now we are done with our backpack, and we are going to sew this to our crewmate's body. So I have done sewing it. Now I am going to stuff it with the fiber fill, and then I will sew the top edges together, and then I will just insert my extra yarn inside the work itself. Now we have attached the backpack to our crewmate's body. It looks like this. Now we can start proceeding to make the visor for our crewmate. So for this we are going to work the same way we did for our backpack. We are going to work chain 9, and then on the second chain from the hook I am going to work one single crochet on each stitch until my last chain. In the last chain I will work 3 single crochet, which will eventually turn my work to the other side, and I will work one single crochet on each stitch opposite side, and then in the starting stitch I am going to work 2 single crochet, and I will not do a slip stitch. Instead I will work continuously with my row 2. So for row 2 I am still working with my blue yarn. I am just working one single crochet on each stitch around for row 2. So for row 3 I'm changing my yarn color to black, and again I will be working one single crochet on each stitch around. So this will be my visor. Now my visor is complete. I will just stuff some fiber fill into this and then sew this to the crewmate's body. I'm just using a tapestry needle to sew it around, and then I will use a piece of white yarn to add a little glare to my visor. So this looks like this. Now I have this cute little cowboy hat, which I've already added a video on this, how to make this. I will put the link in the description box. So I'm just sewing this cowboy hat to my crewmate. So then I've made one more crewmate, for which I've attached the crown. I've already added a video on how to make the crown as well. I will add the link in the description box. So we have purple with crown and pink with cowboy hat. Hope you enjoyed making this crewmates with me, and please try this at home and let me know your comments. These are our lovely little crewmates in pink and purple. Hope you enjoyed this video. Please do not forget to subscribe to the Yarn Bowl and click on the bell icon as well. Thanks for watching.